Hello Cancers and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jazz. I'm here to bring you your general reading for the month of March. It's a bit late, my apologies. It's been quite the week and I haven't had a chance to sit down and just dedicate this time to doing the zodiacs until now. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's dive right on in. I've already shuffled your cards, meditated upon them, and we have your Celtic card spread already laid out, ready to go. I'm using the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with bottom of the deck. What's going on with the overall energy for this reading? Okay. Six of Pentacles reversed. So some of you be feeling like you're not receiving as much as you're giving, that there's an unequal balance between give and take. Perhaps you're taking more than you're giving as well. So take it how it resonates. But this is all about restoring harmony and balance between you and others. Maybe you're doing a lot of favors for others and others aren't so willing to reciprocate back. So take it how it resonates. Let's just see how it goes. All right, so let me go ahead and turn over the cards. I'm just going to do that quietly. So just give me a moment, please. Interesting. Yeah, you are looking to establish balance in your life overall. Again, we're seeing that with the reversed Six of Pentacles. It's trying to bring into balance the tangible. Perhaps you're giving a lot to charity. Perhaps you're giving a lot, to good causes and things like that as well. Because sometimes that can show up as the reversed Six of Pentacles when you're just donating a lot of time or material items or goods and services to charity or to nonprofits, things like that. So that's just coming in. That just came in right now, so I felt like I need to convey that message. All right, so central to your reading is the Fool. You're hesitating on something, Cancer, and you're feeling anxious about it because the Eight of Swords is what's crossing you. Yeah, so you don't know what to do. You're hesitating on moving forward with an action, with a desire, and you're anxious about it. But when the Eight of Swords comes in, this is self-imposed anxiety. It's false anxiety. It usually results from overthinking, overanalyzing, and you starting to create barriers in situations that don't really exist and that aren't tangential to the original issue at hand. Because you'll see she'll be tied up in knots and be blindfolded, but she's not fully imprisoned. There's a false sense of imprisonment here. But she could take a step forward, follow her intuition and move forward, and she'll find out that she's free, that she's out of this situation, out of this false little cage. And she can untie herself, she could choose to do that and, eventually remove the blindfold. But yeah, this is self-imposed anxiety, and it has you paralyzed from moving forward, from making some sort of forward progression right now. Foundational to your reading, you're not feeling very social. This is the Three of Cups reversed. Usually when this card comes up, this is the card of socializing, perhaps partying, celebrating, being around friends and family and loved ones. But yeah, when it's reversed, no, you're turning within. You're taking time to retreat, to gather your feelings, your emotions, to gather your thoughts, and take time away from people. In your recent past, you've been putting in a lot of time and effort at work. This could also be working on yourself. So I feel like, at work, this is burning the midnight oil. This is details. This is being meticulous with your quality of work. I feel like this is you working overtime, really, putting in the time to get something done and do it well. This can also, again, be self-healing, self-help. You can be doing a lot of work on yourself, doing a lot of shadow work, trying to perfect yourself. But I do get the sense that you're preparing for something, because you are preparing, from what I'm seeing on your mind's eye, is the Four of Wands. Usually this is the card of marriage. This is the marriage card. Perhaps that's what you're preparing your environment for. Perhaps that's what you're ultimately, lining yourself for, is to call in your partner and attract the partner for this happily ever after situation. I feel like you're also doing a lot of healing on yourself, so that way you can be a better partner for when that person shows up, Cancers. Also, this card, Four of Wands, can also represent a homecoming, coming home to yourself. Yeah, or you could be going home to a celebration, like a birthday, or, some sort of gathering, like a reunion as well. But with the amount of anxiety that I'm seeing and the hermiting and the pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, I see this as coming home to yourself, self-discovery, coming home to your true essence. In Cancer, here you are, emerging in your near future as a balanced Queen of Cups. Someone who is in touch with their intuition, who is in touch with their feelings and with their emotions, who is a nurturer, who is a giver, who is in balance and in harmony with their spiritual alignment and with what it is that they're trying to manifest. You're in alignment with your spiritual truth and your emotional truth. You're walking away from things and people that no longer serve you. This is the reversed Five of Wands. Normally when it's upright, it's conflicts, it's challenges, it's arguments, it's criticism. When it's reversed, this could also be your inner critic coming out. And this could be supporting this Eight of Pentacles energy, perfectionism. All right, so be careful, Cancers. Don't overdo that soul work and don't overdo the work on yourself. There's no such thing as perfectionism. And the shadow side of that is becoming your worst critic and not giving yourself enough credit where credit is due. So just be mindful of that. Your environment is a Judgment card. This is forgiveness. And this is, I feel like you're being tugged to answer your soul's purpose, to answer the call to what it is that you're supposed to be doing right now in this life. Because it's reversed, you may be ignoring it. Because it's reversed, you may not be hearing it. But since you're watching this video, now you're aware. So Cancer, what do you want to do with the remainder of your life? What do you want to dedicate your life towards? Sometimes it may not always be the type of job that we're in. It can be something completely different than what it is that we do in order to pay the bills and receive our benefits. So just think about that. What is that? What is the calling? What is your soul's purpose? Why are you here on this earth? It's for a reason. And this reason is now coming in saying, okay, Cancer, it's time for you to answer the call. It's time for you to start doing the work of your soul. All right? Your hopes and fears, Page of Swords. This is young page energy. So I feel like this is new ideas coming in. This is new creative endeavors, new thoughts, new ways of expressing yourself, new forms of communication. And I feel like you're toying with this idea. And I feel like this may have something to do with your soul's purpose, with this call, right? Because I feel like you're going to be required to express yourself and show up in a new manner, something that is a bit different from what you're normally used to and what other people are used to. But yeah, your overall outcome is justice, balance, restitution, forgiveness, a healing. It can be a legal conclusion. This could be, a court case going in your favor, some sort of legal action going in your favor. But I do get the sense from what I'm seeing here that this is you coming into harmony with yourself. This is the Libra card, the card of scales, balancing, weighing your options. And I feel like once you get the answer to this question, or once this case is solved, or once you have your say, or vice versa, once you've heard someone out, then this full energy will go upright and you'll know exactly what to do. But right now, I feel like you're standing in your own way of taking that leap of faith forward towards your happiness. This is what you want. This is ultimately what you want. But you're blocking it, okay? So just be very, very careful about that, Cancer. Be very, very careful. So just get out of your own way. Release the anxiety. Release the tension. Release the worry. They do get the sense that, there is something that needs to come to a conclusion in order to give you peace of mind. All right? And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers using the Untamed Oracle deck and see what's coming through. Yep, distortion reversed, balance. Oh yeah. Yes, so we are seeing a lot of confusion here. We're seeing the Eight of Swords pop up here. One with the distortion card reversed, which is distorting reality, right? And the Oh Fuck card reversed. A complete and utter mind screw, which is this. This is what's keeping you paralyzed. This is another way of looking at what's going on inside your mind right now, Cancer, which is creating this anxiety, which is creating this Eight of Swords moment for you, which is preventing you from taking that leap of faith towards happiness, towards stability, towards happily ever after. All right. So I do get the sense also, I'm hearing divorce. I think some of you actually be going through a divorce, and you may be pausing and waiting on the outcome. You know, what's going to happen with the assets, what's going to happen with the children, for those of you who have children. Is there alimony involved? Is there child support involved? All of that. So I feel like you are waiting on something. But in the meantime, it's time for you to get into balance with what you want. Definitely get into balance with your hopes and dreams, and be prepared to move forward. Life after this court decision. And the more that you can stay grounded and in balance and alignment with yourself throughout this process, the easier it's going to be. All right? We'll have an easier time with it. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Let me put these over here. All right. Let's go ahead and check in with soulmates and twins, shall we? Using the Pure Love Oracle. And pull 2 cards for the masculine and 2 for the feminine. Okay. Interesting. So masculine to his feminine would like to say, I do not feel worthy, and I wish you were with me. And feminine would like to say to her masculine, I forgive you, but I'm not open to love right now. Yeah. So this is definitely a timing thing for this particular couple that I'm connecting with. Masculine isn't feeling worthy. And feminine's like, yeah, I forgive you, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I feel like this connection needs a lot of healing. A lot of healing and a lot of work. And I feel like, you know, perhaps the feminine is looking for this apology, this resolution to help with, you know, forgiving the masculine perhaps, and perhaps helping her heal her soul and her heart chakra to where she will eventually be open to love right now, but she's not. Yeah, I think both parties be interested in a 4 of Wands scenario, but it's just timing, you know, and healing. A lot of healing still needs to take place, and this is something that can't be rushed. You know, it can't be rushed at all. There's a lot of like mental anguish going on, a lot of overthinking, a lot of what if situations playing out, because there's a lot going on here. Yeah, a lot of work on yourselves and, you know, working on answering your soul's purpose. So I feel like once you can get into alignment with what it is that you're supposed to be doing here on this earth, I feel like that's really going to set you on a path towards enlightenment, and things are going to start moving quickly for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in with the Sacred Rebel. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Sacred Earth as well, and then I'm going to conclude with an angel message. Okay. Yeah. All right. So your oracle card, Sacred Rebel Oracle, is Shock of the New. Yeah. So that's interesting, because that could be this could be that energy, the full energy, you know, kind of being stopped in your tracks. It's like, okay, I want to go. There's a new opportunity. It's like, do I stay or do I go? Do I take that leap of faith? And you're overanalyzing. You're like, nope. There's a bit of a shock, putting on the brakes, perhaps, and moving forward with something new, with something exciting. But you're cautioning yourself, right? But yeah, something is coming in for you. A new beginning is taking place. Is lining up for you. New beginning is lining up. You just have to be ready to receive it. Because your next card is Listen. This is from the Sacred Earth Oracle. Listen. Yeah. Listen to the stillness. Get still, because in the stillness lie the answers for you. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so your angel message is coming in from Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and all... I'm sorry. Let me back up. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Yeah, so for those of you with children, there's a lot of guardian angel protection around them right now. All right. So I do get the sense that I do get the sense that there may be a divorce going on right now, and there may be children involved too. So I feel like, for those of you who resonate with that, yeah, this message is for you, letting you know that the kids are going to be all right. They're protected. Okay? So that's all I have for you. Please give this video a thumbs up. If it resonated for you, please comment below. I'd really love to know how you're doing and how you're working through your situation. Please click the bell and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, make sure that if you've previously subscribed that you're still subscribed. There's been some algorithms and some updates done by YouTube, and sometimes it does unsubscribe you for some odd reason. So just double check that. All right, until we meet again, take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.